Hello and welcome to That Diary B. I'm at a loss. I've been waiting for this bus for about an hour now, and I don't think it's coming anytime soon. Oh, I know what I can do. Talk about a 30-year-old puzzle game for the Game Boy. What am I doing with this channel?
Yes, it's the game that single-handedly sold the Game Boy to the masses, Tetris. It was originally released for whatever this is in 1984 before being followed up with a few ports. I said a few.
Yeah, there have been a seemingly endless amount of ports, remakes, and whatever this is released over the past 30 years, which has caused Tetris to become the household name it is now.
Today, however, we're going to be talking about one of the most memorable versions of it, Tetris for the Game Boy. In case you've been living under a rock for the past 30 years and you don't know what Tetris actually is, you're basically given different shapes which you have to slot together in order to form a row. If the row is finished, all of the blocks in that row disappear. Don't you hate when that happens in real life? Anyway, the more rows that you clear gives you more points, and more points bring more boasting rights, I guess. If you reach the top with your tower of polygons, however, the game ends. That's not all though, as there are 9 different levels to choose from, and by levels they just mean the first one but faster. There's also a mode where you try to get 25 lines as opposed to going on forever, but that's nothing too special. There's also a third game mode, a multiplayer mode, which requires another Game Boy, another copy of Tetris and a link cable, none of which I have.
So there's not a third game mode then?
Yeah, the game doesn't really have that much in the form of extra content, but it doesn't really need it. It's simply just a game where you pick up for 5 minutes while you're waiting for a bus and then put down again. It's also pretty nice to see Tetris in its original form. Original music, original concept. It doesn't need an 8-bit Mario on the side of the board. Tetris DS.
It just feels at home here. The controls feel perfect, everything feels right, and best of all, it still holds up today. The sequel, however, doesn't deserve to exist.
It's like the game designers at Nintendo were thinking up how to do a sequel to Tetris, and then one of them just said, let's make it Dr. Mario. Yeah, the thing is literally just Dr. Mario with Tetris branding. This happened a lot with early Nintendo games. The sequels were a completely different type of game to the first. I don't know, it always seems like quite a lazy sequel. And did it really need a sequel in the first place? There was already a Tetris and Dr. Mario on the same platform, so this sequel didn't really need to happen. I mean, at least they got the genre right.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious which the better version is. Can you imagine how many units the Game Boy would have sold if Tetris 2 was bundled in instead of the first one?
But at the end of the day, none of it really matters. It's literally just a puzzle game from 30 years ago where 8-bit polygons disappear, and as influential as it is, it probably doesn't need an entire debate hold on it.
Right, it's getting dark and this bus is probably still stuck in traffic, so I may as well just walk back. Oh, that explains the wait then.